Alright, Sig, let's do this. Well, Sig and Rescue. Mostly Sig, though. So, so this is game one. The first thing that we know about, like, this lane map, by the way, I'm just doing this through your Twitch, so it's solely your perspective and what Sig sees. So this is more for Sig and less for Rescued, but there's still some things in here that's for Rescued. But Rescued, if you're listening, still pay attention because it'll give you a better insight into like what Sig should be doing and how you can play with it. So first thing we know is it's Jhin Zyra versus Morgana Kai'Sa. So Kai'Sa has beneficial matchup into Jhin, but Zyra has beneficial matchup into Morgana. And as we all know, supports dictate the lane. So until you guys are like 6 or maybe like 1 or 2 items, or you're getting a jungle gank, fighting isn't really in the cards for you guys because they just are going to win outright. I think you guys really win this at 6. Maybe Kai'Sa Q upgrade, but we'll just have to see. So this right here, Rescued, we'll go back a second. So with that being said, we already know that it's not realistic for you to be able to do any counter pressure. So like being this far up, I don't know if you guys can see my cursor, but like this far up, Jhin Qs can like bounce onto both of you. It's really just Sig's job to be up here farming. I mean, there are like no low minions at this exact moment in time, so you guys realistically should be back further behind where the Morgana is, and then only step up really when minions are about ready to die. And the reason why I mention this is this Q right here, it's on the screen, that one has no business bouncing to you. It's just like unnecessary poke. Because if you see where Zyra is, she's in no position to do any counter pressure, right? Your minions are already low, just back up. It's pushing into you anyways. You have a Kai'Sa, she can walk up, Q executes minions. So as long as you took shield second, which I believe you said you did, it's okay for you to be a turbo bitch Rescued. Like, it's fine. We'll go ahead and times 1.5 this for now. Because there's not really anything to talk about until you guys make a couple blunders. Well, not necessarily blunders, just more like missed opportunities. Yeah, very nice pushing. I'm a big fan of this. Alright, that right there, missed opportunity. So, Jhin showed, right? We knew Nautilus was mid. So, right... there, I would position up to deny Jin's entry. Because even though you're level 3 and Jin's level 3, you win the 1v1. Right? So this is a safe opportunity for you to be able to step up and get free damage. I don't know if we know where Zyra is, so maybe it's an incorrect play. I mean, it is better to be safe. Okay, Zyra is there. Never mind, I'm stupid. I'm not listening to the comms, I'm just looking at the lane state. All I'm saying is there was an opportunity there if we knew where Zyra was. But you guys made the correct call, so my bad. Yeah, I don't have like notes or anything either, so I'm just doing this off the cuff. That canceling your back here, Sig, I don't know if that's correct. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this at all. So, as of right now, you guys have the hard shove. Go and back with Rescued in this bush. Udyr's hovering bot side. If Zyra tries to I mean, even in this bush, like I really don't know. Can you guys see my cursor? Let me see if you guys can see my cursor. Okay, you definitely can see my cursor. Alright, yeah, so recalling in this bush right here is relatively safe because you have clear access to Zyra, right? You can see if she's stepping up, because right here, if she steps up, she can throw a Q into this bush and stop a recall. If you're in this bush, she has to step up, so like right here to stop a recall, and that runs the risk of her getting Morg binding into 100 to 0. So if you're here, you can get cancelled. If you're here, you can't. So I say just run into that third bush and then recall there. Obviously, Zyra doesn't go for it, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Running all the way back there, you waste too much time. Because now you're 4 seconds later into a back, and the wave is already crashing in. So you should be already at base and running back right now with Rescued. Like, you can see Rescued. She was kind of like doing a dance right there, probably waiting for, like, gold or something. You had the 875 for a pickaxe, right? You had what you needed. And it's actually really important because, as we know, you're going to be under tower most of the time till 6. Pickaxe gives you free one-shot on casters. So it's going to help with your under tower farming a lot. And you wouldn't have missed any of these minions too. Because if you did the back faster, there's 3 casters right there, maybe, but they weren't really getting hit by the tower. You were damaging them, and Morgana's showing up at this exact moment. So at the most, you missed 3 casters, which is fine. Yeah, stepping up for no reason. Yeah, for the record, it's not like you guys played this lane bad, it's just that there was a couple missed opportunities that are kind of a big deal. I like this play rescued. It's very smart. Very smart. Some cannon happens. Yeah, big fan of this maneuver. I don't know. So this is kind of a no-no. So wave is collapsing in, right? I can see Sig has 2 wards. Rescued burned Black Shield to go and check the bush to make sure we weren't getting bush cheesed. You guys need to communicate who has the ward, right? Because obviously Rescued doesn't have a ward, otherwise she would have put it in that bush. You needed to do it, Sig, because now it's unsafe for you to go and check that, and you have a wave crashing in. Because you need to push this under tower and back. You still haven't backed. You have to go and drop that ward with Rescued. Because this right here, Dragon was just taken. What are you doing? No vision. No vision. Dragon was taken, let's see, 15:57. What's our in-game time? 6:13. So it's been less than, it's like been 20 seconds, 15 seconds. It's not difficult at all for Xin Xiao to like walk around the back, come in this way and kill y'all, or just wait in a bush right here to see what you guys are going to do and then kill y'all. This is way too risky and I'm not a fan. Xin Xiao shows mid instead of stopping whatever this is, so you guys know you're safe to do this. None of this should be happening, by the way. None of this should be happening. This is a result of them being bad. No. That's a no-no. Buying a second pot, completely unnecessary. Because at this point, you still have heal, you still have flash, you're getting close to 6. They did a bad back timing, you guys are equivalent on items. You've made it through a majority of the laning phase untouched, right? So you guys are straight chilling. This should be a pink ward. You've got 40, that costs 50. You definitely have enough for a pink ward. So big no-no. Rescued buying an early stopwatch, big fan. Let's fast forward a bit. Nice under tower farming. I do not like that W. It's very unnecessary because it's he can see the wind up animation, the time it takes him to walk over to here. You're never going to land that W anyways, so you're just wasting mana. Wait until you have, remember, the one word, the keyword that defines our bot lane playstyle, or the way it should be, is opportunistic. It costs nothing to wait for these 3 casters to be dead, and then use your W to check a bush, to make sure Zyra's not cheesing you. Yeah, because like for all you know, Zyra could have been in that mid bush. That's kind of scary because now Rescued can't stand up. Alright. Honestly, taking a back here, don't hate it. Backing for like a Cull or maybe another Doran's or a longsword or something, because it's like this is risky. Alright, this is the big one. This is the big one that I'm upset about. So let's watch this at normal speed. Maybe even 0.75. Okay, so you guys are right here. This is safe, like you're playing fine as of right now. You step up for the minion, which is fine. Right here. Zyra flashes. So drop an auto attack into her because it's a root, right? Nothing stuns you. So you drop an auto attack. No, you drop an auto attack to proc Hail of Blades. She gives you the black shield, right? So let's watch what your big no-no is. So you burn heal right off the bat, which is fine. Like, that's fine, because I don't know. Does she have Ignite? I don't know. If she has Ignite, blowing the heal now so it doesn't get cut by 60%. 1 second. Needed to sip some tea. Blowing heal here is fine. I'm okay with that. Blowing flash, blatantly unnecessary. Because Zyra just flashed past a minion wave, and Rescued is right here. She may not be 6, but you are. It's very easy for her to throw a binding into this Zyra right here. I wonder if that actually happens. Yeah, so you didn't auto-attack, which is a no-no. Because she should have your passive stacks on her. So you should be autoing right here. No flash necessary. You have Black Shield. There's nothing that can punish you. So she should have her stacks on her because you didn't auto-attack. So she has stacks. So you attack her right here. She's isolated. Now instead of needing to flash, you ult out, right? You ult and dodge the Jhin W. And you have... What are we seeing here? She flashed forward. She just got rescued binded. You do use the ulti instead. You have isolated Q damage. You are underestimating how harshly you can 100 to 0 her. What else do we know? Out of mana. Out of mana. They don't really have a tool to punish you, and I'm pretty sure it was called Xin Shao's not bot. Because he's on Herald. Right? So Xin Shao's probably like right here, hovering mid. If and I had to guess. So flash that completely on. Yeah, now, imagine, yeah, look at how much damage. That's a Q and a W. Now imagine you have, yeah, sorry, that's a Morgana Q and a W. Now imagine you had 3 auto attacks from Hail of Blades, an isolated Q, and look at that. 1, 2, 3 instances of your passive, you get to one-shot her here. She's going to flash away. Now you aggro flash, get 1 more auto attack, she dies. I don't know if Jhin has heal, but at the very minimum, you blow out Jhin flash, Jhin heal. You guys can easily take a double kill right here. She fucked up. She fucked up big time. Yeah, like, why are you scared? Why are you scared? Go kill him. Yeah, what are you doing? Like, walk up and go kill that cannon. What are they going to do to punish you? They don't have anything. You still have ulti. You're straight chilling. Does that make sense? Like, you definitely 100%... Right there! Kill her, kill her, kill her, kill her. Yeah. So that exact interaction could have happened before. Because that right there proves that you had the kill pressure, right? That was passive stacks and 3 auto attacks, which is exactly what you had before. Passive stacks and 3 auto attacks. Her HP was actually higher than it was before because she had passive regen. So you actually had higher kill potential before, and then you realized right there, I have kill potential. That right there, also not a fan of. So let's watch this, and it is 0.75. Okay. So Rescued lands the binding because she's chimping out. You W and go in. Very nice pre-buffer. Auto attack. No. Kill him. You definitely kill him here. You still have your E. Rescued stepping up. He has no mana and 4th shot. Okay, that's fine. I don't know what Rescued still has, but you definitely have kill pressure right here. You're underestimating how much damage you actually... You don't need your Q, right? His 4th shot's down. It's on cooldown. You're Kai'Sa. You can pick and choose when you fight. So Rescued is going to be stepping up more. You E over here and start throwing auto attacks into him, right? He only has 4th shot. Yeah. It does 338. He's on cooldown for another 2 or 3 seconds. You have your E empowering up. You could get off probably 4 to 5 auto attacks before he can actually put any realistic damage back into you, and Rescued is still coming. So if he decides to stop and try and solo kill you, just walk away and Rescued bindings. It's fine. Like, I understand playing it safe, but it's unnecessarily safe. Does that make sense? No potions, please. Just pink wards. You don't need potions. Let's do 1.5. I chimp out. Should have been a kill. My bad. Let's fast forward a bit. This is fine. Yep, this is fine. Yeah, I don't think it's because you're bad at Kai'Sa or something. That's not it at all. It's that it's more that you don't understand the matchup. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Yep. 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 Okay, this right here, big no-no. Big no-no. So we know Xin Shao's bot. I remember from, because I was watching this before, I remember comms were called that we saw Xin Shao bot. So we know he's here. So yeah, taking that this way. Sorry, I need to be on 0.5 speed. Or 0.75 rather. Okay. So you get the kill. That's fine. She just blew her load right here. She missed it because you're dodging back out. You still have health potions that for some reason you're not popping. Udyr is coming down bot, right? So Udyr should be calling, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. You have to run this way, right? Zyra has 0 kill pressure on you right now. She has absolutely nothing. Running up this way is a no-no. Like, look, what should you do? Auto-attack you to death? Just walk back. Rescued is still alive. She's safe enough. She can stay far back and just throw a Q. Running here, like, condemns you to death. You 100% could have lived and gone out. Xin Zhao would have over-rotated. Udyr would have shown up. Udyr goes on top of him. You can blow W, Q, guaranteed kill. Not guaranteed, but highly probable. We know Akali was forced out, so the second stuff like that shows up, I can break my freeze mid and rotate down, and then they overcommit onto Udyr, and odds are I get a kill too. So that one was just, you ran the wrong way, and I think you know that. We'll go back to 1.5. This is fine. I'm just going to rotate up right now. Yeah, this is all fine. Alright, you see that perfect. Very nice step back, very nice heal. Good job. Very good job. You gotta shut down on the Xin Zhao, so now we're just playing for Kai'Sa scale. That's fine, I guess. I think you maybe could have all-in'd him there. But better to be safe than sorry. I mean, you should be playing more aggro. No. Greed up. Greed up, you still have ulti. You still have flash, you can kill him here. Like, why are you taking a recall? You just walk in this bush, throw a W, and ult and kill him. Yeah, you don't... Yeah, I literally can see you think, yep, he's thinking about it. No, you could have done it. Definitely just run through lane. Even if it's like aggressively flashing an auto attack to get the passive stacks up so you can ult behind him and get an isolated Q damage and then proc your passive and then just E away. Like, you can definitely solo kill Jhin here. And even now, like, go put damage on the tower. They're mid. You don't need to back right now. Yeah, okay, yeah, Zyra shows up, but Jhin already recalled, so solo kill the Zyra. It's fine. Or at least greed for, like, a little bit of tower damage. Oh, Dragon was spawning soon. Okay, so taking the tower, like, not finishing the recall is fine, I guess, because it's Dragon spawning, but you definitely still should have killed the Jhin. Definitely still should have killed the Jhin. You're 3-1. Like, don't be a coward. Yep, this is fine. You're doing what you should do. Blow your E. It takes your tower. It helps your tower take way... Like, you should be using E. Remember, E cooldown gets reset whenever you auto-attack by, I think, half a second. You definitely could have taken the count. Kill him? No! No. Okay, yep. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. They actually burned like 2 flashes and 3 ults right before. Okay, so Jin's on rotation. Okay, you didn't level up. Kind of a big deal. You definitely need to be leveling up right here. I don't know why people do this. Because the attack speed bonus from your E, or maybe even if you level up your W, it's a big fucking deal. Level up the E at like the exact moment you can. I don't know why people hold spells like this. It honestly pisses me off. So, the immediate ulti, that's great. No, Gale Force. Gale Force auto. I don't, like... We'll watch this in more real time. So, let's see. Immediately ult. I know what you're going for. You're waiting for your Q cooldown. Because when you landed it, it was on like 1.5 seconds. You need to immediately ult right now. And you need to be ulting right here to deny his gap close. You want to be ulting right here into this section. We know Xin Zhao's low. He was right top. He killed Udyr. That was when they like did that full rotation and blew all that shit for no reason. Ult right here, and you get a solo kill on Jhin. You ult there, which is unnecessary. If you ult behind him, you're on top of him with the blast cone. You get the isolated Q, but like even, oh shit. My bad. Shit. Turbo yikes. We'll just times 2 it till we get to where we need to be. Okay. Yeah, if you Gale Force and then auto attack, you probably kill him here. Yeah, if you Gale Force auto, you probably kill him there, and then it's just the Zyra. You're fine. Like, you could still go kill them. You're fine. Okay, TP happens. Right, Rescued gives you the black shield. You have to go body block the ultis for her.
We win with Meganar. I still have flash.
This is fine.
I'm going in.
No, not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. I think you know what you should have done.
I'm here. I'm going in.
So I land an enormous fucking cannon ult. So much damage. You get the isolated Q, you get the auto attack. Gale Force back. Gale Force back. You don't want to take this heat. You don't want any of that sauce. You want to kill the Xin Zhao. Dragon is the objective. He's the one that secures the dragon. Gale Force back, kill the Xin Zhao. Right? Now imagine if you were over here. He no longer has an opportunity to E on top of you, and then you just play standard front to back. I taught you about 131. Gnar and whoever this is was back here, and you were over here. That's a big no-no. Gale Force back and kill the Xin Zhao. You die for it. Completely unnecessary. Remember? And it's like, you can make the argument like, oh, it's easy for you to say when you're not in the heat of the moment. The way that you remind yourself on when and how to be doing these things is the basic positioning. You want people in front of you at all stages of the game. You never, ever, ever break 1-3-1 in macro team fighting, ever. Ever. That's like the #1 no-no. So that's your mental reminder to stop you from doing head-ass shit like what you just did. I mean, it ended up working out, but only because your teammates are ahead, right? Because a play like that, where it's 9-11, right? That could have thrown the game. Because maybe Gnar isn't as goated as he is, maybe Udyr isn't as far ahead as he is, and you guys lose that team fight, and then they get the dragon? Yeah, the game's looking a lot different now, right? Yeah, we'll just watch this at 1.5. Yeah, I like you going bot here. That's fine. Because bot tower's still up. I don't want to be 2v1ing. No, Sig! You underestimate your damage. Let's see, we're 33-32. Let's go back to right here. Okay, damage, ult, Q, Gale Force to the side. You ult right here, you get full isolated Q damage. You ult right here in this little sector, you get full isolated Q damage. One auto attack will definitely be popping that shit. And then you just Gale Force this way, and then it's going to target the Zyra. Yep. Full Q, 1 Gale Force, 100% dead. Guaranteed. Just a missed opportunity if you didn't ult. I mean, if you ulted. So yeah, that's a free kill that you just gave away. Like worst case scenario, you get rooted under tower. Okay, lasts for 1.5 seconds. You have heal, your E's still up, you just walk away. You're fine.
take the tower. Don't die. Just take the tower.
Your purchase here is the ultimate no-no. Because ideally, we want to be finishing Collector first. So what you should have done is you should have sold the Dorans and gotten 3 daggers to give you your E upgrade.
That ain't too bad.
And then, like, you can finish Runeans if you have the money for it, but you can also save up and finish Collector if you have the money for it. It just kind of depends. But yeah, 3 daggers is significantly better than 1 zeal.
We're gonna split the bot. Zonia's now in TP. Our team comp with a Cloud Soul actually, nutty.
This is fine.
Careful top side, Zyra. She's going that way.
Oh yeah, they're all three top side.
Rescued, I like you're going toward the red buff. Very nice passive play right here. You guys are doing 1-3-1 the way it's designed to be played. So there's actually, so Rescued, this is a note for you. I think you did it though. This is just for future reference though. So remember when we talked about 1-3-1, how there's a line right here in the middle and you never cross that line? So the line shifts forward. This tower's gone, that tower's gone, and bot tower is getting taken right now. So the line shifts to right here. I know it's kind of difficult to see, but it's like in the middle of the lane between this tower and the tower that's down there. This tower right here on my cursor, and then the secondary tower. The line is in between the two, maybe a little bit closer to this tower. So vision control now rotates to this spot, that spot, and that spot. Maybe this spot if it's contested and not Infernal Soul, because there is no bush right here when it's Infernal Soul. So that's the line that you want to be playing around Rescued. I think you did get a ward right there, which is fantastic, but just for future reference. Yep, rotating back up. This is solid. Yeah, okay, pause. Okay, yeah, you guys do go in. Good. We see Jhin, we see Zyra, we see Vladimir going bot, so we know where their lane assignments are. We know Xin Shao's not on his bot side jungle, so hovering towards bot side is correct. Don't hover towards top side. You have Udyr and Gnar rotating up. We know Vladimir's bot. Okay, Xin Shao shows. He showed right there on the minimap for a split second. If we're looking at our minimap, we know that. Udyr should see him and make a call. Immediately all in. Immediately. Like the second you see Xin Shao, blow everything. Morgana lands a lucky binding. That is no ult positioning. Where should it have been? Take a second or pause the video. You know where it should have been. It should have been right here, because then the Q hits both of them. You start throwing auto attacks into the Zyra, or maybe the Jhin, depending on the HP, like if he's getting low enough. You throw auto attacks into the Zyra. You Gale Force this way. It'll execute the Jhin, and you still probably kill the Zyra. Remember, you have Black Shield, ult shield, and heal. You're in 0 risk of getting killed right now. Yeah. Now imagine if you were on top of this Zyra that has no flash, just blew her CC, and has no ulti. You probably kill the Zyra here too. So that was just missed ult positioning. Like I said, you still got the kill on Jhin. It's not that you're playing poorly, it's just that you could be playing better.
Okay, so
Yeah. And then if you're in that position, Zyra's dead, you might be able to like rotate over and like hurt that Akali. This is like it's kind of like it's like a snowball effect, right? It's like that one misplay removed an opportunity to get more outplays later on, because like that Akali maybe died there. I don't know. I can't see the future, but you don't have the opportunity to do it when you make those tiny misplays. Yeah, backing up here is correct. You barely got your E upgrade. You're so lucky. I would have sold Dorans. I would have sold Dorans and gotten a pickaxe for Collector. Okay, yep, you have the blue trinket. It's safe for you to push up and get vision control. Alright, rescued. Super good job on your black shield warding. I love it.
Yeah.
Your positioning here is solid. Okay, they're not contesting yet. This is when they do the Baron.
Yep.
I'm here.
Alright, I want to watch this in 0.5. Because you're here and that shouldn't be happening.
Yeah.
Okay, you're on rotation up. I think I blew my ult too quick there. Oh, I stepped on the Jhin trap. I didn't have a choice. Okay. You are a bit far forward. You should be kiting back. You should be... Because he's already overextended. Your job is not to help Jen. She's put her cards on the table. She's done. She's made her play. It's not your job to help her. It's your job to play front to back. Right? So, you could ult here and maybe try and do something, but you have everything on cooldown because you just blew it on Xin Shao. So, you've already committed to fighting the Xin Shao, so why are you running into melee range? Right? So this is one of those decision-making tools. If you wanted to go in the backline, I would be okay with that. This is one of those moments where it's okay because you're Kai'Sa. You have flash, you have heal, you have ulti, you have Gale Force. It is completely realistic that you ult in right here the moment Rescued makes her play and assassinate whoever this is. It's low quality, I can't really tell. I think it's Jhin. Nope, that's Jhin. This is probably... I don't know. I don't really care. Yikers. Like he's already low enough. You should have been ulting behind to try and get on top of these targets. You're never going to be able to chase down an Akali. There's shit over here that like the Jhin. The Jhin. Alright, the moment she flashes, it's done. Don't blow heal to try and chase her down. Go rotate over and kill the Vladimir. This is called a tunnel vision.
That's fine, get inhibitor. That's a no-no. I know, I'm just making sure he doesn't press that. Okay.
Good job.
Let's see what you get. You should be able to get... I guess you can only get Runaan's here.
They did not have a word in there. They
I
did
did.
not.
I checked it.
Because you itemized poorly.
Yeah, if I could gotten a DPL, that would have been actually
All of our side liners are ahead. Zyra and Vladimir are bot. Jhin is mid.
Yeah, this is fine. There's not much you could have done. Nice.
Call for my TP if you need it.
Alright, back off.
Got him, Mia.
I can block.
That's fine.
No, sorry, guys, just back off.
Yeah, I can get the box now. Alright, we might have to reset.
Yeah, I think we should keep the pressure while Ninja is still there.
I'm about ready to get blocked.
Pause. No. You see Xin Shao, it's too risky for you to take that. I mean, you have to, like, realize
I'm not close to it.
it's very... If you had Gale Force up, I'd have taken that W.
I need a mini whip.
He's gonna dash because we're not.
And by taken, I mean, like, ulted with it. Okay, this is the big one. So you land the W onto Zyra. No! Sig! Ult right here. Q, auto attack, get the execute, Gale Force out. Right? Because at this point you've committed yourself on top of an assassin. Ulting, I agree with your play. It is correct for you to kill Zyra here. 100% correct for you to kill Zyra here. But ulti to the other side, closer to your team. I understand tower, spooky. You also have to remember E is a stealth and you have Gale Force. You don't need to use Gale Force to... Gale Force might be an execute, but it is also an escape. Ulting here, Qing and one auto attack, she's guaranteed to die. And then you Gale Force out and you live. And now instead you have to use your E to get out, and now you're right on top of a Xin Shao. Kind of a no-no. But it works out in the end. I appreciate the balls.
Nice, good job.
I need this. I know he's an energy.
Shield you, Australia.
Hold on. Narc can go top and try and get the inhibitor with CSTP. I have flash, I have to be with the group.
So yeah, you're 8, 3, and 6 right now. You should be like 11, 2, and 8. Because that thing right here at the Baron, you should have gotten a triple kill.
Not looking to fight you.
You probably should be like 12, 2, and 8.
Blocking them off.
Over my TP.
Ideally, we're not going to need to use it until you get top in here. We're not looking to fight until Narc catches up. Next. Kennen adds his so yeah, 600 damage. Enjoy. GP.
This is the one where you fucked up. You knew you fucked up, but yeah, you can look at that and understand yourself. I don't need to go over it. You know what you did wrong.
Disengage.
Rescued, goated.
I still have flash and ult, so Baron is free.
Sorry, no? Yeah.
I'll call for Black Shield.
Okay.
I think they give this.
No.
Yeah, don't chase.
Yep, this is all fine and dandy.
Alright,
I'm on TP.
just change up the rotations. You go bot, I go
I'd have recalled.
Actually, ARAM mid, and then we can just rotate top after.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're not going to be able to apply any pressure until Kennen shows up, so it's pointless for you to be here with 600 in inventory. Seems trivial, but, you know, 600 gold worth of items is 600 gold worth of items.
Alright, they literally tried to switch everything on me. 5 minutes down. It's easy now.
What are you doing? Okay, let's... I didn't think I need to do this fight, but we'll do this fight.
I'm on my way.
Yep, you're positioning properly. You're positioning properly. Very good job. Is this one right here where you fuck up? Ah. So, what should you be doing? So, this is one of those situations where you can kind of see on the minimap, I'm going to move my cursor, there's Jin and Zyra, they're like right here, and then there's these two, and then there's a Kali. So right now, you're in like Spookville, this is a Kennen right here with an active ulti. I would have ulted down here and killed this woman, because that distances yourself from the tanks. Whoever this is, this person's already dead. There's not really anything you can do to help them, because right now, like, you're not doing anything, right?
5 minutes down. It's easy now.
Yeah, and then you just get shot in the face. You should have been over there. I mean, I killed the Akali anyways, but from that position, you can always Gale Force up, you can still E up, and then flank them from behind, and then you'd have two people here, Kennen here, and then whoever that person was dying right there, and you still maintain 1, 3, 1.
Get off my woman!
Oh my god, ninja, that cycle.
Just.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of my game.
I think we just end here. Do we end here?
Rescue?
Yeah, there's no way we don't end here.
I like this one.
Piece everything on me.
Yeah, we end here. Alright, and yep, that's that. So, it's just those tiny little things where it's like you had the opportunities to be getting kills, and there's just so many missed opportunities where it's like, usually you're good enough as is, but it's like, in those situations, it's like, yikes, you really should have been snowballing that a lot harder than you snowballed that. I mean, you didn't play poorly, you ended up with a really good KDA, it just should have been a lot better. So, yep, that's that.